It's live.
Hello, y'all, and welcome to another broadcast here today. And today we have two top 25 users for the very first game of week zero. Not very first game of week zero, but game of the week 0, actually. And this is going to be a rematch between Georgia and Ohio State. Right now, we do have me in the booth, Electric Days, and also Tiger.
Hi.
And our two sideline reporters, I'm for sure Riley is for Georgia, is here for analysis and other stuff that he likes to do, and he will be for Ohio State. Uh,
We
I'm
finna
for sure.
analyze.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I was waiting
Call
for
me
one of
the
y'all to say something.
call
It's
me
not gonna get this
the
game. It's not
analyzer.
going. Okay, alrighty. And as we get this game started, what do y'all expect to see from these two teams after, a really brutal, playoff matchup
A brutal
in the new
playoff matchup
season?
where I lost by 3. Excuse me.
That,
It
that
was
was
a
pretty brutal for you.
It was
that's
a
what I'm
brutal
saying.
game to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
low scoring game. That's why we're trying to say Matt.
Yeah.
Six and
Well,
six.
All right, so. Okay,
so I'm gonna
all right.
say what was brutal more in the last game was just the offensive play from both teams.
What the?
And I think that we're gonna see a little bit better job on that front because, when they played last time, it was late December in Ohio. Ohio natives have been known to hate their lives anyway, but especially where it's cold, and it affected the Georgia Bulldogs, who had already been cold on the schedule. Like they went cold as a team, but then they got up to Ohio, and it was even colder. So I think there's going to be a better job done by both teams on the offensive side of the ball today.
Yeah, and I mean, Tiger, what do you expect to see from these two teams?
I believe we're seeing a debut from Lenore Sellers for Ohio State. And so, one of the big additions for this Ohio State team. You hope he shows out today, really. And we're just got to start their season trying to get a championship like they should have been part of the No Excuses Club, potentially.
Yep, and you gotta remember both of these teams are 90 overall, so I'm for sure they both are a part of this no excuses club. So that's, you know, you have a really good team, you just gotta know how to work it. And that's what's gonna happen between these two, and let's see who's gonna come out in the victor. As there's a little bit of a little pause, they just having to do a bit of adjustments, not too much.
I don't know who's starting for Georgia, but I guess Ohio State's on the ball first, and there's Lenore Sellers.
Hey, here they go. He's going to run out to the right, and he's going to get a little run, and that's going to be a first down. That's the first rush, and the first drive right here is already kicking off and starting for Ohio State. So that means Georgia will get the ball at half. That's going to mean a lot because every time you get the ball at half, it means a lot. It just matter about if you can stop them first. And you can score from there, but Lenore Sellers back in the pocket. He's going to step back in a pistol formation, roll out to A.J. Pitts with the catch. He's going to cut in, cut out, back again, and he's going to get a bunch of yards right there. That's 25 extra. And A.J. Pitts, we've been talking about him ever since that playoff game. Even in Ole Miss when they lost that game, A.J. Pitts was trying his hardest to carry his team, but just couldn't come out on top. But this is a new season, new team, new QB for Ohio State. So as they back in pistol motion, there's going to be a run with Tate. He's going to cut all the way to the outside. There's open space in front of him. Can anybody catch him? It's number 4. He's going to break a tackle off. Not a touchdown. Out at the 2-yard line. Tate, he just stepped out. Almost a touchdown from Ohio State. Tiger, what do we see out here? They already driving down the field.
Driving down, we're Wildcat here, and let you take
Yep.
this, but one of the big things at Ohio State, they lost one of their premier receivers with Jeremiah Smith going to Florida. You lose that weapon, but you have Pitts and you have Tate. We saw on those 2 plays there, and I still think this Ohio State offense is pretty versatile.
Yep. And 2nd down and goal as they tried to do Wildcat, didn't work. Rolling out to his right, then he's going to throw all the way to the left, and that's a pick. Humphrey. Hey, good. But wait, no, not yet. Number 5 chasing him down. Number 5 will get him. Oh, he got him. Kyle Boone gets hurt. To one of his offensive linemen. And
I'm gonna
I don't even
analyze.
know.
I'm gonna analyze right situation. That was a stupid decision.
Yeah, and I mean,
maybe Justin Fields look-alike handoff to Robinson.
Get off
Robinson
me.
runs over a man, and now
yeah.
we were just at the 1 for Ohio State. Now we're at the 1 for Georgia.
Yeah, and there they go. He can run that ball. It's gonna be a touchdown by Roderick Robertson the second. Good touchdown by him as they got that pick, almost a pick 6, and Georgia's up 7-0. More points.
Yeah.
I mean, they coming back for revenge. Go ahead, Tiger.
Yeah, well, I think Hail State analyzed it pretty well, but the throw across the body was not what you want to do, to be honest, and kind of saw how it ended right there. It was not a start that you want to see for Lenore Sellers.
Right. And he comes right back out here. First pick on the first drive at the very bottom, at the goal line. But then you try to roll out, throw it back, and that's a pick again.
My gosh.
Wilson, bye-bye. Can I get a pick 6? Bye-bye. Touchdown, Raylan Wilson, the senior.
Well,
They are already... they already running away. 14-0.
I'm going to analyze the situation again, right? That was a stupid decision. And I think that, I mean, we obviously seen comebacks happen before, right? Earlier this week, Mississippi State is the greatest of all time when it comes to being down 20-0. But
Stop talking.
I think that if Georgia again and then miss the extra point, then Ohio State can come back.
Wow. And here they go. He's going to step back in the pocket. He got his QB hit. A.J. Pitts broke ankles. A.J. Pitts running. He's running down to the 30, 25, 26, somewhere around the illegal man downfield. Wow. So I thought it was a holding call for a bit, but couldn't. And it just comes all the way back to the 13.
Much like some of the things in Electric's camera roll. That was illegal. Can't do that.
First down. Yo, why is he lying? Anyway, 1st down and 10. Here we go. First down and 10. 1st down and 15. Go back, Nick. What a catch from the tight end. Wow, freshman tight end. Tiptoe.
I'm not sure we caught that.
Is that dude related to Michael Vick?
Please stop now.
Well,
First down.
I would say he has the dog in him,
You
but
will
I
get
guess
kicked off
not.
history. You will be kicked off. Here you go. Is he going to roll out to that right? Going to throw it to the running back, Adrian Melendez. Ankles. Down to the... Where's this going to happen? It's loading.
Somebody, the offensive line is not enjoying team meal after this. They're eating crackers and Vienna sauce.
And, I mean, that is what you do not need. 1st down and 20 for Ohio State. Almost about to be, 2 minutes left in the first quarter. He's going to roll out to the right again, throw it to his running back, Cashman. Cashman is going to get a gain of 7. And that was a nice little gain, for what you had the last 2 times with just penalties racking up on you, just not able to work out. 2 turnovers, 2 penalties, 2 costly penalties to drop down the steps back in the pocket and gun. He can't do anything. Gets hit. 3rd and 13. Starting off really bad. Georgia, you can see they only had 26 seconds with the ball in their hand. Was able to run in a touchdown with Robertson the second and
Just a no
a
excuses
pick
club,
six.
right? I mean, Georgia just has no excuses not to win this game now.
And he's going to throw it to the running back.
Oh,
AJ Pitts,
Oh,
he
what
caught
a
it. First
throw!
down.
Much
Thought that was
like the
a
band
pick.
member dots the I pregame, Lenore Sellers out there dotting up the defense right now on this drive. That was a lovely pass, but Pitts managed to get his hands on it.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what you need, low-key. And there they go, running the ball with AJ. That's a 2nd down and 9. AJ Pitts, really good running back, is the focus point for this team. For sure, Georgia was already looking to focus on him more than anybody else, even though they did lose Jeremiah Smith too. So they are focusing on that running back as they go Graham, try to cut up, only get a gain of 1, 3rd and 8.
yeah. Big play for big time players.
There they go, step back in the pocket. Who is he going to throw it to? Try to throw it to
Oh,
that wide receiver, didn't get it. 4th and 8 now. And they will punt this ball off.
do we dare take it?
Georgia, I don't think we should. I think we should just punt this ball off
No.
and play defense.
Well, now we get to see what this
Punt,
Georgia offense is made of. Finally,
and that punt was really
on a
good if
drive
it would have
that's
landed.
doesn't start with goal to go.
Yep, and this is relatively not starting within 10 yards of the goal line. So let's see what let's see what Furchie can do here out to the field. He's going to hand it off to Robertson. Robertson's going to get a gain of 7. He already has a touchdown and 16 yards added to his name, but possibly he can get more. It's only almost the late first quarter. He's going to run it again. First down now.
Yeah, Roman Furchi, he's a very highly scouted prospect, highly touted prospect in this college world. You know, what is he, like 6'3", 220? I don't know.
Here we go, we're going to run the ball again. Robertson just gets stuffed by 2 of the Ohio State defenders. And that will be the end of the first quarter. A negative gain of 3. Well, that's not a gain, but a negative yardage of 3. So it'll be 2nd down and 13. Started the second quarter, so let's head it down to one of the, sideline reporters since Hell State been talking a lot. We're going to head it down to Riley to see what is going on with Georgia.
I mean, we haven't really gotten to see a whole lot from Georgia, but as they take a sack on the play there, there's a lot of, undisciplined Ohio State's just kind of destroyed them. So Georgia really hasn't had to do a whole lot, but we'll see what they can do in this 3rd and 21 here.
Yup. And this is also the number 1 toughest place to play. He's going to roll out to the right, try to lob it back. That's a pick. Stover said bye-bye. Can I get a pick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Garrett Stover. And he will put Ohio State on the board. That was not Heisman pose.
A Heisman pose.
Well, I'm going to do my thing of the situation. That was a stupid decision. Cross body throw, 3rd and 21, up 14. I think in that you just got to either throw it away or take a sack. Because
because he didn't get hit when he threw the ball, right?
He was definitely hit.
There was under pressure.
He was definitely hit.
He was
he definitely got hit while throwing the ball.
He was
under
definitely
pressure
hit.
from the end or Manti Te'o's girlfriend or something like that. So.
Yeah, I mean, that pass was a little off only because he got hit. I'm for sure we seen it was a 1v1 all the way to the top left of our screen, but just not a good pass at that exact time. Is he going to run it with the QB? Roman is just going to take a beating and only get a gain of 1. So freshman, remember, it's freshman versus junior right here in these 2 high-level teams. So 2nd down and 9.
Lenore Sellers has never really had a high-level user to be controlled by, as
Oh my.
that throw is a drag
Oh,
route and it was
tough.
dangerous. But yeah, he's never really had a high level. He had Hex for a little bit. Hex had a situation. And then, like,
Have
he's
a
been a
situation.
CPU ever since. So this is really the first time Lenoris has got to shine with a user, as Robinson going to get pulled down after a game of 7.
Yep, you're not lying about that. So it's already starting off pretty bad. You know, he has 2 picks to his resume on Ohio State, but let's see if he can possibly clean it up if they get this ball back here. But right now, Georgia is looking to say, nah. They're going to run this ball, and
Oh.
they just
Ohio
stopped
State
him.
says nuh-uh.
-3.
Nuh-uh.
It's -3. Cliff Clabo.
I think his name is
How's
Clavo.
that? Clabo. Yeah, my fault.
I'd say
That
Clabo.
Clabo?
That's
Clabo?
Clavo.
Clavo. I don't know. What
Clabo?
is it? Is it
I think
Pablo?
it's Clavo.
It's not Pablo, because they don't have... Okay, we're done.
Does it
So,
rhyme with
3rd
Pablo?
down and
It
6.
can't be
Pablo?
Clavo.
He's going to throw it to the screen
Oh
while getting
my.
hit. Roderick pops somebody, but he gets popped by 3 defenders. What a pass while getting hit, you know.
Yeah, Roman Furchie's shown a lot in this game. A couple of rookie mistakes, but you know, he's impressed me so far.
Yeah. And Roderick, once again, runs it up the middle, get a gain of 8. Ohio State, sometimes they've been able to stop this. Sometimes they let a lot of games happen as Ohio State charging his phone. 2nd down
Yeah,
and
the
2.
speaker just cut on.
Oh, not my problem. Here we go. Roman Furchie with the run. Juke gets a lot of yardage plus a 1st down with the juke. Surprisingly hangs onto the ball, and that will be a 1st down and 10 at the 37. Now in single back. See what they do here. They're gonna pass it out of there. He's gonna pass it to the wide receiver, but not the wide receiver, the tight end, as he drops it. Don't know what to say about that, but just butterfingers. Gotta hang on to that
The
ball.
other side was wide open, I think.
Here they go. They're gonna run it again. Roderick cuts back in after stiff arming the D-tap. That's a 3rd and 3. Remember, Georgia user and Georgia itself are very good at kicking this ball. But Frazier is in the backfield and getting the ball, and he's just going juke. Not a 1st down.
Analytics say go for it.
Yep. He's not lying. He should. It's a possibility. You're on the other side of the field. Nothing wrong with going for it here. It's football. And it's also the 2-minute warning too. So see what they do here. And gun. Roman hands the ball off to Roderick. Didn't get it. Garrett Stover. He might actually be a Heisman, because what a tackle for loss. 3 tackle for losses of a sack, half of a sack, and a pick 6. So he's showing out right now. That Heisman pose might have been something, as Lenore Sellers dealing with a lot of pressure right here. You see a lot, and he's just going to get hit. 2nd down and 10.
And you know, on this Ohio State defense, you remember they lost, I believe, Caleb Downs, 99 overall. So it's a big spot they had to fill in. And I think that guy is middle linebacker.
Yeah, and here you go, AJ Pitts. He's going to drop that. I think it was good for him to just the ball and then go from there. I don't think that was any yards gained. Probably like a couple inches, but not that many yards being gained. But 3rd down and 10. You see Georgia, you know what they're coming out in. And what a comeback route from Tate. That's a 1st down, Ohio State. That was a bar. That was a bar. That was a bar. 1st down and 10 for Ohio. AJ Pitts. 2nd down and 2. Now after that catch, AJ coming out the backfield one. And you gotta also remember, Adrian Melendez is another running back that is really good on this Ohio State team. So should watch out for him as his motion to the left. He's gonna cut in. Gain of none. Timeout by Georgia.
Georgia got the timeout. Okay. I don't know if I
Right.
agree with that.
That's if they stop him here, I would agree with that. But right here, you helping out the enemy a little bit. Not too much, though. And that's going to be a lob to AJ, and he dropped it!
I think you go for this, right?
But just...
The analytics. I mean...
Georgia gets the ball at the half.
Yeah,
Georgia do get ball.
I think that you go for this.
If we don't get it and they score, this game is essentially...
but we're getting it. Like, don't even think about it. We're getting it. Don't overthink it.
Are we sure?
Don't overthink
Here we
it.
go.
Don't overthink
Lenore
it. Don't
Sellers.
overthink it. Don't
He's going to
overthink
run it himself. First down and more at the 34.
I told you, my analysis, right? Don't overthink it.
Time out, Ohio State again.
Run, okay.
I mean, throwing it to AJ Pitts right there, you don't know if he would have dropped that ball or not because you don't want to take that. So running it with your QB is good. Nothing's open except for AJ. He's going to catch it this time, though, and that's going to be a gain of 6.
Yeah, the Ohio State offense really is just AJ Pitts on the reception game, which is ironic considering he's a running back, but time's ticking here.
Yeah, he's also a receiving back. My fault for saying that he was a power back, but he's going to get the ball again. And he said, I'm here, one-on-one. He's not going to hit stick him. I don't understand why. You fighting for extra yards. You have an extra timeout at the 4 now, but good job for AJ to catch that ball and get down to the 4. And now they're in pistol. First down and goal. They're going to throw it. He don't see nobody. He sees somebody. That's a dot! That's a dot! That's
Touchdown!
a dot!
Ohio State.
That is a dot. Heisman pose.
Why has every single person on the Ohio State team hitting the Heisman pose?
Because they playing like Heisman players right now. What a move. I mean, what a catch. Over the cornerback's hands. He can't catch it, and just that's a Michael Jackson he to the end zone.
He was ha-ha and kikiing with him. And now he's going right for the throat.
14-14 as Georgia. Decent return down at the 21.
Well, maybe it's just a thing with teams in red and choking.
Okay. 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Tiger, what do you expect from Georgia?
I think they'll take it to half, to be honest.
Playing in a very tough environment. Go ahead. Playing in a very tough environment is Georgia. They step back in the pocket. He's looking. He sees somebody down the field. He caught it! He caught it!
Oh, I challenge that.
He did not get his feet in.
I would challenge that.
He caught it!
His feet in. He did not get his feet in.
What goes up must come down!
I gotta see the replay on that. I'm just gonna be honest, I have a hard time believing.
Only one foot.
Right? I still don't believe he got a foot down.
Down at the 25. 11 seconds left. You have a chance for a field goal, but you want to go for a touchdown.
Especially with this being on the road, this is not an easy field goal.
What can he do here? Steps back in the pocket. Down to the corner route to the left.
Away.
Oh, he didn't get it. 6 seconds left. You have a chance to go for offensive play, but he will not do that. Wow. What a catch down the field by Roderick.
This field goal, right? One of the best kickers in the nation.
The stadium pulse is not all the way up.
And he's going to get it.
Just
the shoe is just quiet. What is up with the Ohio State fans?
The win was awesome. I don't know what that had to do with it. Okay.
Here it goes. They just going kneel it down and take their offense out and we'll kneel this ball. End of the first half. So let's go ahead and hand it down. Not hand it, but hand it down to Riley once again, because we haven't heard much from him, but we heard Hell State. You know, we heard you, buddy. So hear it down from Riley to see what he got to say about what Georgia, about Georgia in the first half.
I mean, obviously disappointed with the offensive performance there. Just not a whole lot going on, but I mean, Ohio State had the ball most of the time, and you'll take those defensive touchdowns any day, but they're still up, so long game left to go, so we'll see what happens.
Right, okay, so let's also head it down to our number one big man, Hell State. What you got to say about Ohio State?
I gotta say it was incredibly disappointing to come out of the tunnel and see Georgia was already up 7-0, and I thought this was gonna be a BPA moment as Roman Furchie just swerving, but Ohio State, good job to fight back as LiAngelo Ball gets mentioned in HPL in the Big 25, but he's still more relevant than Lonzo, so I guess it makes sense.
Oh, and it's a slant route, wide open.
But yeah, Ohio State's done good to fight back in this one. Pitts has been carrying them, and he is going to have to continue to have a big half if Ohio State wants to win this game.
Yep, and this has been more points that they have scored in the first half than we've seen in that other game that they have played against each other. So this is a new accomplishment for these two. As now it's a first down for Robertson. My fault for any, but it's really not. That's what happened. First down and 10 for Georgia.
Yeah, it seemed a very predictable offense, it feels like, this game.
And they go, read option. He got blockers. He sees something, cuts to the right, gets tackled at the 30. He's been running.
Been a lot of read options, to be honest.
Yeah. QB a little fast, you know. So he just want to test them out. Want to run a little bit with the QB. And Robertson, once again, gain of 3. Ohio State been, you know, trying their best on slowing down that running back. When it comes to that QB running, Roman Furchie, our real-life friend. But he is the opposite of what color he is in this game. Is he going to run it again?
Well, we don't see black and white in HPL. We see
he's lying. Third and 5.
In honor of MLK Day being Monday, we judge people by the content of their character. And right now, the content of Roman Furchie's game is that he's doing a good job carrying this Georgia Bulldogs team.
Roman Furchie is also in the league. He is also a real person in the league, so that's why we said that. I hope he's pretty happy watching himself play out there in Michigan State. He's up. Third and 5, Roderick trying to find space, couldn't go anywhere.
I think we go for this if we're Georgia. I don't think that a 3 does anything for you here.
We did not drive this field.
We didn't drive all this way up to the middle of Ohio just to take our 3.
He's talking about, man, we did not drive down this field.
We did not bark at everybody in the parking lot just for them to take their 3.
4th and 2, what will Georgia do here? They will not kick a field goal. They will go for it here. 4th and 2. This means a lot. But it means a lot to Ohio State. To Ohio State. This is their home. The Big O. And that's a first down and 10 for Ohio State. What a defensive stop.
It just means a little bit less.
It means more. It just means a bit more to Ohio State as they're going to start running this ball. A.J. Pitts said it means more as he's going to get a gain over 10, and that will be a first down. What a run.
Where would we be without A.J. Pitts?
Where would we be? It's just the offense. You have to stop it. Okay. You just have to understand, corny joke. You have to understand that it's just a system.
KJ Bolden almost understood it now.
Oh my.
He said, I understand it now, and almost picked the ball off. Wow, Butterfingers. Butterfingers from the cornerback. Not the cornerback, but the strong safety that has 99 speed. Yep. We know why. There you go. You see it. This don't look like anything else. 2nd down and 10. What would they do? Motion to the back is AJ. Not AJ. That's actually A. That's a
Oh,
lob
deep.
to Tate.
Pick.
He said
Picked off.
no.
Humphrey picks it
Humphrey.
off.
Where would he go?
Humphrey Coliseum running down
Down
the
to the
field.
28.
Julian Humphrey, the senior cornerback from the state of Texas. Well, I mean, it's much like our good buddy Young Thug said once, if you want it, you got to earn it. You got to earn it. And Georgia right now is just earning it on the defensive side of the ball here with forcing some key turnovers.
Yeah. And they're going to run it again. 3rd
I don't
and
know what
1.
this Wildcats accomplished so far, but it's not done much good. I think they might just need to put that in the back pocket.
Ohio State has been able to stop them 2 times on 4th down when it comes to this type of play. And there they go. 3rd and 1. Means a lot, and it means more.
That's a long yard.
That's
a long yard.
Are we really going for this again? We haven't gotten the first 2. I just think we take the 3.
That's a long yard, right?
That's 23 points.
Your 3.
You go for it.
You gotta think about it. This is 23 points.
Here we go.
We missed out on 6 points, but it's okay though. It's cool.
It's cool though.
4th and inches.
I understand.
Cool though.
Fix it, and it's gonna be a hit, and it's not going anywhere. The big O once again.
So
with a
both
stop.
defensive coordinators need to be eating steaks after this game. Both offensive coordinators need to be eating, like I said earlier,
Grits.
saltines and Vienna sausages.
I'm eating Mississippi State food.
Wow.
Mississippi
1st down
State food
and
is
10
great.
for Ohio
No.
State. Don't disrespect my food like that. Is insane. He's gonna get hit. He
Oh
caught
my
it.
goodness, what is he doing?
AJ Pitts.
What is he doing? Number
AJ.
47. Oh, mate, now is not the
Where
time
would
to
we
look
be
at a
without
hot
AJ
chick in the
Pitts?
stands.
I ain't gonna lie, he was looking at them snow bunnies in the stands, and bro just got distracted.
Bro, he goes to an
and that
SEC
is
school. The
not-
women in Ohio, I guarantee, do not look as good. All right, come on.
That's bad.
We got to lock in, game.
1st down and 10. Now again for AJ Pitts, is he gonna run it, get a gain of 4? And he's been doing pretty good. Look at this. Ohio State, they've been able to stop them on the a lot of 4th down conversions they have stopped. And now it's the end of the 3rd. The biggest quarter of all of football is here.
The largest quarter.
Yup, just like Ohio State. The biggest quarter of all of football is here. The 4th quarter matters more than anything. Do it mean more to you and your team? Ohio State with the ball at the 41, 2nd down and 6. They come out in pistol. They're going to run it to the right. He's going to cut back in. Get stopped, only a gain of 1. Let's head down to our sideline reporter of Riley to see what Georgia was talking about the 2 stops of 4th down conversions.
Just gotta lock in on those 4th downs. I mean, that's really killing them right now. I mean, they're driving down the field and they just not converting. So we gotta figure something out there.
Oh my goodness.
It's a big stop there.
Raylan Wilson just rode that running back. What are we doing?
66 accuracy.
4th and 4. I mean,
definitely
the punting fans are not going to be very happy, but I think we're going for this again. Actually, I might kick this field goal. I'm this field goal, only 1 yard out of range, but he's going to go for it.
I think you look at the kick.
Yeah, I don't think he can kick that. Yeah, I don't think he can kick that. 4th and 4 for Ohio State. Yeah, I agree with Riley. He cannot kick that. They're going to go for it, roll it out. He's going to throw it to Melendez. He's fast.
First down.
It just means more to him.
If you're Georgia, you got to find a way to stop these running backs out of the passing game. They've been killing you all day.
Yep. And that's the Ohio State team, He knows that, he loved them check downs, and you just have to stop. And once again, Vic, break off by the freshman. Say goodbye to the freshman. Get away from the cop speed. Touchdown. Ohio State. That tight end is fast.
Showing the speed that his uncle had back on his days with the Falcons and in the dog room.
Right.
As it is the extra point to go up 21-17.
As now, you got to think about it now with Georgia. They had 2 field goals. So that's 23 right there. But sadly, they went for it both times. And they are not in lead no more. And they have to come back from a 4-point deficit. What can they do on offense? This means a lot here. You got to get your payback for what happened. Got to get that smoke.
And, I hate to be that guy. Well, I'm not going to be that guy. The head coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide, who every time I play tells me the same thing about taking 3 points, just says, you're supposed to, I would have taken both my threes, which first of all, it's taken, not tooken. Second of all, he has a point. That would make this a 2-point lead for Georgia if he made both those field goals.
Hey, I'm really sorry to interject here, but I just don't think he's really qualified to be talking about those things because he's not really.
Well,
I'm
going to interject
on that one too. He ain't got
I wouldn't even say that, but after my games, and he says that to me, I feel similar. So
I understand what they saying. Both of the coaches came up to the booth and said, "Yo, that man a crackhead." Oh, let me stop. They said, he shouldn't be saying that to us, because he haven't experienced high-level football yet. So both of these teams have been in the playoffs, so that's why they saying it, and that's why they feel the exact way that they feel now.
It's obvious to me that neither of you have played any high-level basketball. JJ Redick.
And it's just 2nd down and 10, a stop right there from Ohio State. They don't run, and they're going to run it again, and Roderick can't go anywhere. Garrett Stover is hurt. He means a lot to this team. He means a lot. He also got that tackle 3rd and 11 at the toughest place to play. What can Roman Furchie do? Trying to tell his players where to go.
Wild. The horseshoe.
This moment.
Trying to tell where Evans to go. Hikes the ball. Can't find anybody. He's going to get hit. Throwing it 4th and 11.
You punt this football and you trust your defense. Anything closer than 4th and 7, I would have gone. But now you punt and you trust your defense. You are an SEC juggernaut.
Look at that wind.
You have the highest rated defense in the game.
Here they go.
You're gonna pin him deep. Well, never mind. That's gonna take a big Ohio State bounce.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
You get the ball at 27. You can keep them.
Bro, that went from like 5 yards to 20.
Running the rest of the clock out. You are a 94 overall defense. You should be able to get these guys off the field.
Yup, 1st down and 10 now. AJ Pitts breaks through the line. 2nd down and 13. What a stop right there.
I believe that was one of my preseason All-Americans.
I'm double teaming AJ
But don't ask me to say his name because I don't know.
Hall. 2nd down.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, Hall. That's his last name, Hall. As now they're going to throw it again.
There it is.
Pickies.
3 picks of the day. Pick 6.
Goodness.
Bang. The user.
In my analysis, right, I'm going to analyze it. That was a stupid decision.
Okay, all right.
I think Lenore Sellers is going back to his old South Carolina days when Hex would throw 6 picks with him.
And that's 4 picks of the day from Lenore Sellers. That is not a good day today, but it's also a very close game. He has the ball left with down by 3. Humphreys with 3 picks. What a day from that man. Julian Humphrey has been showing up for the Georgia's defensive cornerbacks all day. And this means a lot here in Ohio State. And there's a step back in the pocket. What a catch!
Lenore Sellers just made me eat my words. What a throw!
What a dot! Right behind Ellis
That still
Robertson.
was a dangerous throw. The crossers were open, but I mean, if you can hit the throw, you can't complain.
Yeah, you can't. And can you really doubt this man? What a pass!
Without the user error, I mean, Lenore Sellers would be having a great day.
Why do you
First
come to
down
Mississippi
and
State,
10.
man?
First
I didn't
down.
say that. We're good enough.
Okay, all right. 2 minutes left in this quarter. At the 37, it's a running back direct, and
Uh-oh.
it's one-on-one.
Oh my
Ankles,
goodness.
Oops.
break off
I
tackle.
did it
Second down to the
again.
17. Okay, all right. Second down. I mean, not second down. At the 17, and they're moving the chains.
So, no, we're in a uh-oh. We're
Oh,
in the
What is
sauce
this?
formation now.
oh, he's going to run it up the middle. No,
That's
run to the
going
left.
nowhere.
Breaks, yeah. Second down to 13. Time out. They are in field goal range, so that's why. Okay, I questioned it, but I understand it. I understand it now. It was in.
Understand it now.
They're in field goal range, so that's why he did it. Understandable. Want to get as much time as possible if you head to the offense. There it goes. They're going. Oh, Lenore Sellers one-on-one.
Yep, it's a
Bye
foot
bye.
race.
Get away from the cop. Speed touchdown.
Look
Sellers.
at the clock.
Is it too much time?
Still
Heisman
plenty
Bowl.
It
of
might be
time.
too much time.
Another Heisman post. How many football team are winning the Heisman?
As that's another Heisman pose from another Ohio State player, and that's 3 touchdowns of the day for Lenore Sellers, but also 4 picks. Down by 4 is Georgia. 1 minute and 20 seconds left, and you're going to be at the 25. What can you do? Driving 75 yards down the field. Can you show out with your best players, your best moments, and your best plays?
Roman Furchie, just the legacy drive for the young freshman quarterback.
A lob. No, a run.
Oh, I saw it too.
Oh, yeah, me too, yeah. I said, a lob to only him and God. The second down and 1 as he ran it. I'm surprised he ain't fumbled it. Time is ticking.
Right.
Where is he going to throw it?
And missed.
Oh, lob to God, only man.
Okay.
Triangle was wide open, but, 3rd and 1 as he got pressured. Ooh, this is not good. And the toughest ranked place to play. Ohio
31.
State.
You only
They
need a
are
yard
yelling.
here.
They are saying the QB sucks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he sacked.
That's worst case scenario.
Timeout. Yeah, that
If
gotta
you're
be a
Georgia.
timeout.
That's the worst case scenario, really.
Yeah, that is 4th and 11. Remember the time you told him to punt? 4th and 11. Now he gotta go for it.
Oh,
on
now
4th
he's
and
got to
11.
go for it on 4th and 11.
Yup.
Game on the line
Toughest
here for the Georgia
ranked place to
Bulldogs.
play. Game on the line. Your life on the line.
No.
Life on the line.
No, life's not on the line.
Armor Forger on the
Can
line.
you hear him? Oh, if this goes good.
Oh, he dropped it.
That was
Couldn't get in.
close.
They incomplete. Malik
UB,
Hartford
Neal,
with
and
the
Georgia
defense.
has disappointed the
Lose
SEC
again.
once again. I'm sorry.
And
Okay.
Georgia
I mean,
lose by 4. What a game. And ends just like the playoffs, is they will not get their revenge on week 0. Is now with the end of this game. Why? I see Joker in the chat. Okay.
a little less
And now
Armor
we were headed
Forger,
up.
a little less NASCAR Heat 5.
A little bit of Armor Forge. A little bit of NASCAR Heat 5. So a little bit of Armor Forge. We will head down to the winning head coach first, and that will be Captain Dead Dad. Can you hear us, bud?
Yes, I can.
Alrighty. So, let's head down to these questions, as I will ask the first one. Question to you is what was the most of the game plan going into this game between you and Georgia?
I mean, it was really just not giving up a whole lot of turnovers, trying to make sure we use a couple of our wide receivers. Obviously, one of those things didn't really go out. or go exactly as we planned it, but still came out on top in the end. I think we did pretty well, about 375 something yards on offense.
Right. And another question is, you compared Stover to the actual man of Riley Sawyer in real life. So, also we gotta ask about Stover. What you think of his play today?
His name is Jack Sawyer, actually.
My
Do not
fault.
disrespect
Jack
Mr.
Sawyer.
Buckeye.
Sorry,
What
not
the
Riley.
heck
But
is
no, I
Stover?
mean, he's the one that
Okay,
got.
there we go. We're sorry. My bad.
He's the one that actually got the offense started, got our first points up on the board, and allowed us to get back at least tied with them before the end of the first half in that field goal. So, wouldn't really be here without him.
Anybody else got questions for the winner?
I do. It's your second straight win over Georgia. Are there going to be any ownage claims made?
Owning Georgia?
Yeah.
No. We play with respect up here. We don't own people, unlike some people in the South. I mean, he came up here wanting a rematch. We gave him a rematch. So, there's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser. It's not his fault. He's come up here twice and lost twice. I don't own him. I'm sure any other day he'd probably beat me, but both of us made a lot of mistakes.
Right. So, anybody else? To the gap? Riley?
What are you gonna do to minimize the turnovers with Sellers going forward?
It's a great question. Honestly, a lot of those reads kind of sucked, and I was just kind of tunnel vision into making one pass. He was really good at watching the deep ball and forcing me to go down for the checkdowns, and that's happened to be what he played. So, and it's just more practice in the future. That's all.
Right. Okay. Tiger, you got any questions or no?
No.
All right. Okay. So let's head down, and that will be the end for Captain Dead. And now we will head down and talk to the losing head coach of Masopes. Are you here?
Yep.
Alrighty. I wanted to ask you what you think you possibly could have done better there, heading down, to the end after losing this game. What could you possibly have done better?
Everything's great. I'm just ready to get back in my race car here at Phoenix.
Okay. Anybody else?
So how do you bounce back from this? I mean, you still got a hard gauntlet of SEC schedule. I think back to the Florida game, right, with the one of the heads of the No Excuses Club in Jacksonville. How do you turn your season around in time for that?
My dad's yelling about the cat right now, so everything's great.
This is great.
Okay. And I think that was it. I'm for sure. Nobody had any more questions for Masopes.
Yeah, just credit to the other head coach. People if, and no offense to Heredia, I'm not trying to be mean. He's a good friend of mine. He's been working hard to get better at college football. But I see what people are saying when they're like, you should have taken your 9 points, because I mean that's what you kind of left on the board, right? You left 9 points on the board. That's more than enough to win you the game. But at the same time, in those moments, it's not the fourth quarter. It's not a minute left in the fourth quarter. It's not 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. You don't know what situation you're going to be in. So that's why I went for it in those moments, because I felt like if I got one of them, I could turn 3 points into 7 and really take away the game. But that didn't happen. So we'll just have to work on our fourth down play calling, because I mean that's not going to change how I play the game. The other head coach played a good game. I played a decent game, and he just came out on top.
Right.
I've also got to say that
Go
in his defense, if we flip the script around and he kicks those field goals and he ends up losing by 4, then the story would be, oh, why didn't you go for it on 4th and inches? And you could have turned 3 into 7 or something like that. So like we're just looking at it obviously because it happened the way it did. But 4th and 1, 4th and inches, the University of Georgia. 9 times out of 10 you're going for it. So I don't blame him for going for it in those situations.
Yeah. I mean, you win some, you lose some when it comes down to 4th down conversions, and sadly you have lost some. So as now, I think that will be the end of the stream with me, Riley, Tiger, Hellstay, all in the booth for silent reporters and people in the booth, and the 2 players of Getting Dead Dad and Masopes. That will be the end, and I'm for sure later on today you will see Xfinity racing at Auto Club, so you will probably see me and Masopes and Hellstay all in there. That, we'll see you next time.